Hey everybody, hope you're all having a great day. My name is Bryce, also known as Brickbuilt Replicas, and today on Rebelug's YouTube channel, I'm bringing you a review of an upcoming LEGO Star Wars set in 2022. This is the Hoth ATST. My favorite one of the wave. This one's got some really cool features and amazing characters to delve into, so let's jump on into it. As always, thanks again to LEGO for providing a copy of the set for review, and all thoughts and opinions in the video will be my own. I think it's great to have some Hoth-focused sets lately and see Episode 5 finally get the love that it deserves in the Star Wars community. This set comes with a total of 4 numbered bags and easy-to-follow instructions. Here's a highlight of some of my favorite pieces in this set. I'm a huge fan especially of this rounded 1x2 plate here. It's really useful in the probe droid that we'll explain in a second, but it's definitely a really cool and just versatile piece. And one of the more unique ones is this giant round dish here that's used on the side of the ATST for the cannons. I think it's a really cool looking piece, also almost looks like flattened ice cream. The build itself was actually surprisingly intricate. I found myself a little bit stumped at sometimes because of the angling to get the side of the head. You can actually see a lot of Technic pieces on the inside that are used to make that angle, and some really nice detailing on the side with some printed pieces. Here's a look at the overall set. We've got a total of 4 figures and the ATST standing there. Let's jump into the figures first. We've got our ATST Pilot, a new printed Chewbacca that has snow detailing on top of him, a Rebel Trooper, and of course that Probe Droid. The Probe Droid, I can't speak enough about how amazing it is. We've got a really cool Probe Droid already from LEGO, but in a small detail form like this is the best recreation they could have done in a LEGO set. It's got some really nice details to it. All of the arms at the bottom are movable and posable. You can even swivel the head on top of that giant round plate, move around the antenna, and all those other play features. It's just an excellent replica of this droid. Next up, we have the ATST Pilot, and this one is just a classic for all you Empire Strikes Back fans. I really love the printing on this one. It feels really fluid through the shirt. You can see to the pants. He's even got a printed belt piece on there, so it just feels like one consistent outfit. And even the helmet has those really cool shades on there that are printed on. I like the little glistening effect that they did with the white striping. He also has a double-sided face for when he's both happy and angry. And this binocular piece in white is a really cool addition. I could see a lot of people using this as detailing in their builds. Next up, we've got this Hoth Rebel Trooper, and this is instantly giving nostalgia to Battlefront days. It's got a really cool design to it. The helmet has that goggles piece that we've seen a couple of times before, where you can actually take it off and put it on top of the helmet for when the weather gets a little bit too snowy during the holidays. They've got both an angry and a happy face, just like the ATST Pilot, and the printing on the torso is very nice. No leg printing here, but still a really solid figure overall, and it looks pretty nice. Next up, we've actually got my favorite one, and this is the new Chewbacca. He's got some really cool looking snow printing on him, and the funny part is because nobody else has that same snow printing, it makes him look like one of the designers just dumped him in a glass of milk and called it a day. But I think it adds a really nice detail to him and definitely makes him look a lot more personable. Anyways, we're jumping over to the main part of the build. This is the ATST. It's a really solid looking design. If you look at it, it just looks super mechanical, which is really nice using those Technic parts on the side. The head can swivel both by hand and also by a crank in the back, where it has a gear shaft on the inside to make it move. So you can give him all sorts of dance moves. Those 2 cannons on the front are adjustable as well, and the Technic pins always look really nice for that design. You can also move them a little bit so it almost looks like the firing action from the movie. And because of all the crazy detailing and angling in the set, there's not much room for interior, but you can open up the top hatch and it can fit a minifigure, so you can have your friendly ATST Pilot looking out because he can't see out of the front anyways, and it gives him a nice little view. The legs are always a tough one for ATSTs. I don't think designers in the Star Wars universe were too smart when creating these sort of things because it is difficult for balance, but they use really sturdy Technic joints here that you can actually see that keep the legs fairly rigid, and you can do all sorts of fun poses with it. And lastly, we've got a play feature that's a staple for Star Wars sets nowadays. This is the spring-loaded shooters in the front. They're activated via some pins in the back, and they're just a nice additional feature when you're trying to recreate your favorite scenes from the Star Wars universe. Overall, for what you're getting here between the ATST build and the 4 amazing figures, I think this is a great deal for this set. What do you guys think? Let me know down below in the comments section. Remember to like the video as always if you did enjoy it. Thanks again for clicking on the video in the first place. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.